probably something you may not realize, but there are new challenges for local firefighters when it comes to electric vehicles.
Well, last month, just as an example, firefighters in Pine Level, Alabama, used 36,000 gallons of water trying to put out an EV fire that was actually on the interstate. But there is a much easier, more effective way, apparently, to smother out these flames. ABC 3340's Cynthia Gould shows us the fire blanket.
It's just a real quick 4-step process.
It looks like a giant tarp. Helena's fire department among the first in the area to have them on board fire trucks.
Typically, it's made for a 2 to 4 man deployment.
The cost about $1,500 for a single-use fire blanket. This demo video from Bridge Hill, one of the manufacturers, shows how hot, how intense an EV fire can be. Once in place, crews can back off and let the blanket do the work.
Once the car is in thermal runaway, there's really not much to save it at that point.
It can take as much as 6 hours waiting for the car to cool. That's monitored with a thermal imaging camera.
We can point this at the vehicle while the blanket's over it and tell if it's cooling down or not.
And this to make sure the car won't roll away.
This plug, it goes in the car. In any charging port, we have an adapter here for our vehicles, or it goes in just like this. And when you plug it in, it has this light on top, and it'll tell you when the car is disengaged. So anytime an electric vehicle is plugged in and being charged, they get automatically put in park.
Water is just not a good option in these car fires.
It can take up to 40,000 gallons of water to put these things out.
Chief Miller says that also brings concerns about straining the water system and dangerous pollution runoff, plus the manpower it takes. Another concern with an EV fire is if they happen in a home garage or inside a parking deck where they can spread.
So that's something that we're training on now. The blanket is definitely probably the best method.
Fire chiefs expect these to become a standard piece of equipment.
I expect that it's going to be a growing trend, absolutely. Electric vehicles are becoming a common thing. It's pretty much becoming a necessity.
There have been cases where the EVs have caught fire while on board a tow truck, so once here at the tow yard, they're all separated from the other vehicles. Cynthia Gould, ABC 3340 News.